This is a Star News Brief. I'm Samuel Otieno. Headliners oscillating around President William Ruto and his main political rival Raila Odinga yesterday continued to spit fire, pushing the country to the edge of chaos. The extremists seem to be taking cue from their bosses who in the recent days have engaged in hard talk, raising further the political temperature across the country. The situation that has been degenerating by the day hit a new low on Sunday after some pro-government lawmakers called for suspension of the constitution to deal with the protesters. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com. Top police commanders across the country on Monday held a series of crisis meetings to plan how to handle the anti-government protests to be staged by the opposition for 3 days this week. The first meeting took place at police headquarters in Vigilance House in Nairobi and was attended by all 8 regional police commanders. At Vigilance House, Deputy Inspector General of Kenya Police Douglas Kanja addressed the commanders. Controversial televangelist Gilbert Juma Dare on Monday, acquitted of 5 child trafficking charges, has said he is happy and has forgiven his persecutors. The offense is alleged to have occurred in 2004 when Dare was in the UK, and the case against him has been pending for 20 years. He was extradited from the UK and deported to Kenya on August 4, 2017. Milimani Senior Principal Magistrate Robinson Ondieki ruled the prosecution failed to establish a prima facie case against Dare. Kenya Defence Forces hospitals will be opened to the paying civilian public. About half of the 780 beds countrywide would be used by civilian patients, mostly in defense-related work, but ordinary civilians referred for specialized treatment could also be admitted. About 390 beds would ultimately be available, as the number now is about 275. The startup date has not been set and the cabinet and MPs must approve the change. The goal is to make KDF hospitals self-sustaining. The government has come out to explain the reason behind the lifting of a 6-year ban on logging that crippled the extraction of forest materials from all public and community forests. On February 24, 2018, the state imposed a 90-day ban on logging, which was later extended to November 24 that year. The ban was again revised for a year to facilitate sector reforms, but on July 2nd, the state lifted the ban and harvesting is ongoing. Get a copy of the Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 40 shillings through www.mgazzetti.com.